aufpassen. Das war jetzt mit E. Wohnsitz. Aha, okay.
620 Bunker Hill Avenue. You know where that is?
Behind Bunker Hill. A couple blocks north of Central Station.
So, what do we tell the wife?
We play it by the book. There's no stiff yet, so let's see how it plays out.
All units, officers help. Major 415, 1624 West 3rd Street, 1624
Could be a car theft gone wrong.
Street.
Make Black drive somewhere lonely, then give him a tap.
But why leave the car?
Well, obviously someone got a little heavy-handed.
It's the wrong way around.
Well, how so, genius?
Where is Adrian? If you've gone to all the trouble to steal the car and it goes wrong, you leave the body behind, not the car.
You got something there, Phelps. Doesn't add up.
Oh Mist.
Now look what you've done!
Naja. Gleichzeitig lesen und fahren ist eben
Read about the
schwierig.
guy on the crossing yesterday?
No, what happened?
Over on Lincoln Avenue. This guy's driving along and his oil light comes on. He stops the car and gets out. He pops the hood and...
He's on a rail crossing.
Oh, you got it. He's got his head under there checking the oil, and the Southern Pacific freight slams into his car doing 90 miles an hour. The car came to a rest more than a mile down the track.
What a pointless waste of life.
You'll get plenty of blood and guts and mindless stupidity working traffic, Phelps. And who needs a Second Amendment when we'll give a goddamn fool the license to get behind the wheel of an automobile?
If it's a kidnapping, why leave the victim's ID? If it's a murder, why leave the car? The evidence doesn't add up.
Free lesson, Phelps. Evidence will only get you so far. You ask me, the whole thing feels hinky as hell.
What I wouldn't give to have your powers of intuition, Mikowski.
Don't worry, kid. Keep watching the master and you'll get there one day.
Ach nein, endlich, jetzt sind wir fast am Ziel. Ich dachte, es wird noch eine Ewigkeit dauern. Wo sind denn Blacks? 11:44 AM. Also vormittags.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out.
Okay, dann geht's jetzt mal zu den Untersuchungen.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Was haben wir denn da? Pacific, ne? Seattle. 3. Dezember.
A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Aha. Hm. Schon mal ein netter Hinweis. Hm. Okay, aha. Werden jetzt alle Hinweise angezeigt. Na, eine nette Hilfe könnte man sagen. Aha.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Ja. Instant Heat. Ja, automatische gasbetriebene Wasserboiler, aha. Aha, da sieht man auch ganz genau, welches Rohrstück das ist. Aha. Naja. Sind hier noch Hinweise? Oh, schon wieder eine Zeitung. Ne, stopp. Kann man ja auch noch mal ganz genau anschauen. Okay, jetzt hätten wir.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home? Maybe Adrian was a patron. R&I should have an address.
Was ist denn das? Ein
This must be Adrian's. Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Aha. Das hätten wir.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here?
Merkwürdig.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Okay. Ja, es wird immer interessanter. Okay, eine Sache haben wir noch nicht untersucht. Das ist der Boiler. Soll ja hinterm Haus stehen. Ja, beziehungsweise da hinten irgendwo an der Wand. Aha, da haben wir ihn.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Okay, das Teil wird noch installiert. Ernsthaft muss man hier jetzt den Boiler. Okay, muss man den jetzt ernsthaft hier zusammenbauen oder was?
That can't be right.
Na bitte. Ist ja gar nicht so schwer. Dieses Teil kommt dahin. Das soll ein Rätsel sein, also. Das Teil fehlt.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Ja. Das eine Rohr fehlt. Interessant. Würde ich sagen, gehen wir einmal rein. Drücken Telefon zu. Oh. Benutzen wir mal als Telefon.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Okay. Neuer Ort.
I'm all right now, detectives.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well, he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Okay.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They look terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms. What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart, but it wasn't my choice.
Aha.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Is there anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
65.
Please do,
Richtig.
Detective.
Aha. Okay, wir haben Rang 4. Ja, erstmal gegen die Wand laufen, ne? Moment, eher dahin. Aha. Okay, dieselbe Packung nochmal. Aber mit weniger Streichhölzern drin. Was macht ihr jetzt? Was erzählt die Streichholzpackung wohl? Sorry.
Advice?
Let's go to Kavanaugh's bar. If Adrian was a regular, we might be able to get a new angle down there.
Warum kommt er nicht mit? Checkt er jetzt... So, er sieht sich noch die Beweise an, naja. Ich gehe schon mal zum Auto. Ja. Sorry, aber ich kann da einfach nicht einsteigen. Und jetzt... Nein.
I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Wo wir jetzt wieder Wohnsitz? Hier waren wir schon. Nein.
And now, national news from American Century Broadcasting.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Okay, jetzt geht's auf zu der Bar. Dann checken wir mal da die...
415 possible mental case at 7th and Flower, unit to handle code 3, identify.
Nee. Beantworte ich jetzt nicht, weil ich will jetzt noch mal ein bisschen weiterkommen mit dem Fall. Ah! Mann. Aha, das ist die Bar. Wie schön.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
She wants a 5-star goddamn wedding.
You looking for someone? something funny.
You know
about the
Frank
clam
Morgan?
chowder.
Sure. Frank's a regular. He's a loner in the back.
Eggs are runny.
J.W.
Frank
Robinson
Morgan?
having sale.
Who's asking?
Don't you know?
I was married by a
Cole
judge.
Phelps, LAPD.
I should have asked
I understand
for a
you're a
jury.
friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
I think you were in on it, Morgan. You drove down there, and you let Black have it.
Ooh, I'm a bad boy. That the best you got?
When did you last see Adrian?
Hell, I don't know. I had plenty to drink last night. Things are a little sketchy.
If he was on his way to meet you when he went missing, you're gonna have to do a lot better than I don't recall.
He had a couple and then left, I guess. Maybe he had to go meet someone. That's the best I can do.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. And your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
He sure left his drink in a hurry.
Too close, Phelps. You're way too close.
I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Ah, that's it. We're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off.
Okay.
Watch it, mister.
So, erstmal Abkürzung nehmen. Erstmal ein bisschen was vom
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Erstmal ein bisschen was vom Bürgersteig durchgehen lassen.
Let's check the place out. Come on. Day one in the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was non-stop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on you.
Okay, dann sehen wir uns mal um, was wir finden.
All right, let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Ja. Gute Frage, wo er jetzt wohnt, oder? Hinweise. Ein. Gehen wir mal einfach mal ein bisschen rum. Schauen wir mal.
Any idea what apartment he's in?
Doch nicht da oben. Und eins. Leute, warum bleib ich da genau da überall an der Wand hängen?
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear.
Was?
Get it. Ah, shit.
Lol.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black? LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it!
Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
Ach nee, da war also der Adrian.
There's no point running, Adrian. Mr. Black, get back here right now. It's over, Adrian.
Stop right there, Adrian.
Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
I hope she was worth it, Adrian.
Aha.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective.
Okay.
Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, and you could go a long way in this department.
Okay, damit wäre dann mal wieder ein Fall abgeschlossen. Okay. Ist nicht mal wieder nett.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Ich würde jetzt sagen...
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege.
Ja,
Let's go
sehr
save
witzig.
the world.
Ich würde dazu sagen, und hiermit beenden wir diese Folge von Let's Play. Ja, also hiermit beenden wir diese Folge für heute von LA Noire. Wir sehen uns morgen wieder. Tschüss.